Today, I am going to show you how to make cutscene for your game using AI. So let's begin. So you are here, huh? Let me show you how it's done. Come to this site, Deep Motion AI. Click on Animate 3D and here it is asking for sign up. So let's do that. Enter your email ID and create new password for this platform. After that, you will get an email for verification. Just open it and your account will be created. Now, let's sign in. And launch Animate 3D, click on Create. And make sure you change character from here so that you can use this animation in Unreal Engine. Here, it is asking for a reference video to generate the animation from. So I uploaded a video. Let me give you some tips about shooting reference video. Make sure you have your character standing in A pose at the beginning of video. Also, it has to be full body shot, something like this, and clean white background if possible. This will make it easier for AI to track features from your reference. And one more thing, maximum length of your reference video has to be 20 seconds. Here, you can describe details related to your reference video and earn some credits back. Now turn on the following options and click on Create Animation. This process might take 1 or 2 minutes to generate the animation. Alright, so now let's preview our animation. Now here you can see we have some knee popping and foot sliding issue. We will fix it later on in Unreal Engine. Here I downloaded animation in FBX format. By the way, you can also refine this animation in Blender as well, and then export it again as FBX to use it in Unreal Engine. I opened Fab and searched for suitable environment. Here, I applied some filter and added this environment into my library. I don't see my environment here, so click this refresh button, and there it is. So this environment was made before UE 5.5, so it is grayed out, but I am going to import it anyway. Alright, so let's check out our environment. Is it working properly or do we have some issues? So we have all the assets with textures here and there is not much lighting inside room, but we can add that later on manually. After that, I added a plane as ground. I created a separate folder in which I'm going to import my Metahuman. Let's import our Metahuman. If you don't see my Metahuman tab here, then make sure you are logged in first. And there it is, my Metahuman tab. You can select any quality your PC can handle. I am going with max quality. It took around 15 to 20 minutes for downloading character at max quality. Here I had some source directory issue which I fixed. His eyes texture were not proper, so I enabled missing plugin, and after restarting it was all good. For importing our body animation, first extract the file, and it will have two FBX files. We are going to use this one. Let's drag and drop it. Now, instead of FBX importer, you might see this interface. Let me cancel it. Let's import it another way. Browse your file. And change this option to FBX animation import. And enable this options. Alright, so we have successfully imported our animation. Let's retarget it to our Metahuman, and then we will refine it. Select this Metahuman medium body, and don't worry that you don't see torso area, it will work. Here, I switched the preview mesh to ensure that we have torso and leg animations as well. Let's create a level sequence and add our Metahuman into sequence. Here, I selected the animation, but it was not playing it. So before adding animation, make sure to delete this control rig from sequencer. Here, I played my animation a couple of times to figure it out what parts are having issues. My character is walking something like this, so gotta fix this. Right click here and bake animation to control rig. I added an additive layer on my animation. This will work as an override layer on top of my existing animation. I played my reference and started refining with body control, and added some keys to solve that weird pose. After spending 10 minutes on it, I had output something like this. Even if you use motion capture suite, you still have to go through this process. Maybe that will not have this much issues, but I mean, this is free and best possible way to make character animation for your cutscenes as an indie developer. So, after spending few hours, my body animation is finally ready. I wanted my character to hold a book in his hand, so I downloaded and imported it and aligned it on his hand. Then I switched to animation mode and set constraint for the book so it follows motion of my hand. And for facial animation, I used audio to facial animation feature from Unreal Engine 5.5. I already have dedicated video on that, you can check it out. You can also animate face with Metahuman Animator with your iPhone. So when I assigned face animation, I was facing issue something like this. So to fix this issue, delete faceboard control and then add animation and it will work properly. And after giving camera basic animation, I wanted to improve my face animation. So first, I enabled Common UI plugin. And added this Face UI plugin to my project. I have explained this plugin in my previous video. Here, I baked face animation and used additive layer to improve the face animation. After that, it was time to set trigger volume. You can slow down the video and watch the node setup if you need to. I set everything up, but it was not working. Later on, I found out that there was a mistake in this node, so I changed it, and after that, everything was set. When I restarted my project, I saw that my character face was getting blur at the beginning for few frames. And if you face this issue as well, then select Camera Component and search for blur and make it 0. Now, here if you see, my hairs are getting updated. It usually happens in games when player gets closer to an object. It helps in improving game performance, but I didn't want it to happen when I trigger my sequence. So I changed this settings, and after that, everything was set and ready to roll. I know today's video is a bit long, but I wanted to cover all the issue and share tips with you guys because of the support you have shown to me. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. So you are here, huh? Let me show you how it's done. I guess I deserve a subscribe for all that hard work. So do it.